now the dashboard looks like, and you can click on the add subscription. You can give the subscription name, and then if I go to dashboard, this now shows spending distribution like this, which is really cool. Hey, what's up everyone? This video is going to hopefully bring a lot of smile to a lot of us like developers. If you have seen my latest video about GitHub's free GPT-4o models, you know that we hit some limitations trying to build our subscription tracker app. But today I'm going to show you something that I personally think is much better. And guess what? This is also a free AI API model that we're going to use in this video. However, before we dive in, I really want to tell you what we'll be covering today. So we will look at what I personally would like to use instead of the GitHub models that I've shown you in the previous video. I'll also show you how to set it up everything properly in your development environment. And most importantly, I'll show you how to use this setup effectively for real development, not just any demo development. So this will serve as both a new setup guide as well as help you ditch the GitHub free models or probably cursor as well. As you have probably seen in the last video, I installed GitHub models and I tested it, but I have soon hit the rate limitation and the token limits. I knew it wouldn't work for serious development, and I really don't want to use something that's going to stop me mid development because I have hit rate limit or I will hit some kind of limit really. So for today's setup, we will be using VS Code as usual for our IDE. We'll use Cline as we have started using it in the last video as well for this app development. And we are going to use the free AI API that is provided by Mistral. I really hope this is going to be a game changer. Let's first look at the options available in the Mistral AI API space. And for full transparency, this is the first time I'll be using the Mistral AI API for development purpose. So this tutorial may help you even if you're a complete beginner. So let's start with setting everything up and let's go back to my IDE. Shall we? Hey, now I am into my desktop, and as you can see, I have logged into the Mistral website, which is mistral.ai. We'll do a quickly login. First, there are a few things that we really want to cover based on the models first and some explanation regarding the model first. And then we will take a look how we can access these APIs for free. So first thing is we go to limits and usage and we go to the model overview. Now, as you can see, Mistral has couple of models from 3 billion model to large model and Codestral model, which is really powerful specifically for code usage purpose. Now, some free models are like Pixtral model, which is good in understanding pictures. Again, this is all like free models, as you can see, but we are not going to use the free model in this demonstration. We are actually going to use the big models, actually, the Mistral-large model or the Codestral model. Although you will see later on in the pricing stage that there will be some pricing involved, but we will find out a way how to use this for free. Okay. So this is the blog where they have talked about the free tier AI API. They said they are offering free tier enabling developers to start with experimentation, evolution, and prototyping. And they also have reduced the price as well. So if you want to use their AI API over the rate limit that they have imposed on the free tier, which is again significantly high, and I don't think we'll be able to meet that limit. But anyway, it gets, for example, if you are hitting the rate limit, and then if you want to use their model higher than the free tier rate limit, it still is a lot cheaper, as you can see, like Codestral, if you can see, which is really useful for code development purpose. It's $0.6 per million output token. Now, is really important is we go back to the dashboard and we come to this Codestral page, and here it says that we are granting access to free preview. We just need to hit this request Codestral access and accept it. Click this checkbox and accept that. We just need to provide our number here. Just going to add the verification code, and that's it. Now we have our free tier enabled. So we have Codestral for free, and we just need to generate an API key from here, and we'll be able to use it using this completion endpoint. What is really important to know is that if you go to the privacy policy, one of the terms of use statement that I really want to drag your attention is here. this part is training. So here it says, if you use our free services, we may use your prompt input data and output to improve, enhance, and train our models to grant us during the applicable protection, copyright protection, and blah, blah, blah. So what that really means is that if we use the free tier, that means most probably all of the prompt and input data or code will be available to them for their training purposes. So if you really want to use this for your enterprise use, please do not use the free tier. This is my recommendation. Go ahead with the premium tier, because with the premium tier or the paid tier, they are not going to use your data or your API request or your input prompts or anything else. This is what I just wanted to show you before we go ahead and start use this model. So what we have to do first thing first is we just need to generate an API key first. So we have created the key. So this is our key. So we are going to copy our API key and we will come back to the VS Code editor. And if you remember, when we were using the GitHub free models, we used Light LLM AI API proxy to actually able to access the GitHub free models. So for this Codestral and Mistral model as well, we'll use the same approach. So we'll first set the Mistral AI API key, and then we will start our Mistral Codestral model first. So we'll first use the Codestral model and see how that behaves. And then later we will go ahead and try to use the Mistral-large model as well and see the performance. So we're just going to copy that as well. We can see that this is started. Again, with the key here, and if you want to use this API key directly in your Light LLM or anywhere, as I have just shown you, that will throw you 401 error. Okay. And I have been doing some research around it, and then I found out that the way you can fix it is if you go to your billing tab here, you see this is set as pay as you go plan. That means I have to actually add some credit here, then only I'll be able to use it. So to avoid that, we'll go to billing plan page, and then here you can select the experiment for free tab. So once you click that, you'll be able to use the free API access basically. But when you use that, then basically, as I have said, your data is not private. They will actually use that for their trading. But if you do like pay as you use, then your data stays private. Okay, so I'll just hit there, accept it. And now if I just refresh, it shows the subscription cancellation in progress. So let's wait for some time. Now, as you can see, it is in the free plan. And then if we go back and again, we copy this API key, and again, we are going to come here and set the API key once again. And then let's use the Codestral model first. Now we'll just copy this back to our client settings. So just click settings here, set that here. You can use any API key, doesn't matter. And the base will be 4000. I have tried to use that direct endpoint, but that's not working. That is why we are using the Light LLM proxy here. Now, as you can see, it has started working on it. And let's see if we can complete the subscription app basically. And this was the subscription app that was created earlier by the GitHub free models. As you can see, the generation is really, really fast. And now it is actually updating the code. Just hit save. And we try save. Now it says to run this command. Okay, it's still throwing an error. Yeah, I can see that it has updated it, and I can see the entertainment category. I can set some budget here. So let's set $200 budget. And then if I just click show dashboard, it says the budget left as 190. This is really good. So that means I can add some more here. For example, so let's say RM business expense, let's add 91 and add subscription there. I click show dashboard now. Now it shows me business expense and how much budget that I have left with. This is really good. So this app is working. Now what we will do as next step is we will improve the app UI a little bit. I'm just going to do one thing. I'm just going to go to the Light LLM stuff, and we are just going to use the Mistral-large latest model. So I'm just going to start with the Mistral-large latest because apparently Mistral-large latest model is really good. So I'm just going to change it here. Click done, and this looks okay. So I'm just going to go there. I'm just going to say app is working now. However, can you please make app production ready? The UI looks not matured. That's it. I'm just going to say, and let's see what the Mistral-large model is able to do. So now it's adding some error handling. It's improving the UI. I can see that it's adding some CSS styling as well. This is all really nice. Let's see how the end product comes up after all this update. Now, while this is doing all the code, I just want to tell you that if you are building something interesting with this kind of tools, we have an amazing community in our Know Together lab where we discuss everything related to AI and SaaS in details. The community is currently free to join, but I'm not sure how long we can keep it that way. So please make sure to join using the link in the description below. I can see that the code is now getting updated. So it will be interesting to see the final output. Also, if you found this helpful, please make sure to like the video. And also, if you're looking to create your own SaaS, I just wanted to tell you that I have already pre-launched this Ultimate SaaS course. If you really want to check out the course, you should go to the community, use the learning tab and see what we are building, because we are updating the weekly calls for now for free. You will get an opportunity right now in the pre-launch phase to work with me and launch your app using a standard step-by-step SOP that I'm going to provide to you as part of the course. And also, regardless, it's not mandatory to take the course. Come to the community and join the community and help each other and grow together. Okay, so after much iteration, I have finally got a code which somewhat is okay. I know it's still not production ready, but it's somewhat okay, and I think it's working. Let me just quickly show you the final version. So this is how now the dashboard looks like, and you can click on the add subscription. You can give the subscription name like this, and it's now adding the category as list. If I just add 10 here, again date picker is still not working as I have wanted, but I'll work on that probably later on. And if I click add subscription, again nothing pops up. There should be some pop-up that I have asked it to customize the UI, but it still could not do that. Let me just add another one. So just CRM. I'll just say it's 90, and again add subscription. We'll set a budget, let's say $500. And then if I go to dashboard, this now shows spending distribution like this, which is really cool. And it shows the budget remaining as well, active subscription and everything. So this is good, but I wouldn't say it's a production ready, but functionally it is working at least. I will go ahead and do some more chat with the Mistral's Codestral model or the Mistral-large model and see how much I can improve. But please do test this out and let me know how you are going to use it. I am planning to use it for my coding purpose after getting this free model. Of course, this is not as good as the Claude Dev or the generation by GPT models, but this is something usable at least for my YouTube demos. So hopefully I will keep it using this model, and I'll update the community about any other issues that I potentially face. So let me know in the comment how you are finding this model in your own SaaS development purpose. So I'm going to end this video. It's already too long and stretched. So if you have found any value in the video, again, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, which is a must for you, and take care, and I'll see you on the next one.